Pow, and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. My name is Dan W. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. Today our Marvel Legends reviews continue with this brand new X-Men Build-A-Figure Warlock wave, and in front of me we have Marvel's Sunfire, and he's looking pretty good in the box in his classic comic book look with the body sort of torso piece for the Warlock Build-A-Figure, and then these interesting fire effects which look pretty good, to be fair. So yeah, let's have a quick look. Some decent side art, as there always is. Then we get a picture of the figure, bio, and then as always, we get a list of all the figures. In this wave, we need to complete the Warlock Build-A-Figure. Today we're reviewing Sunfire. Some more side art, there he is. Okay, so let's open him up, see what we got. Pow, so here he is, Sunfire out of the box, and to be fair, he's looking really good. First impressions is I'm really liking the mould that he's on. They've chosen to put him on that new Spider-Man 2099 mould that we got in the recent Sandman Build-A-Figure wave, so his articulation is really good. In regards to our accessories, we got these two sort of fire pieces, which I'll try and put on them in a second, and then we also get the Build-A-Figure torso for this Warlock, and again the detail and paintwork on this is looking good, so stay tuned for my review on that guy. But yeah, let's see if these effects go on pretty well. Obviously he's got fisted hands, so they should just slide onto the fists. There we go, nice and simple. Second one, obviously there you go, slide onto the fists, and yeah, not a bad representation of his power. On the back of the box, it reads, a master of the solar energy, Sunfire converts solar radiation into powerful plasma outburst. Perfect for scorching your enemy. So I think he's got sort of, imagine Johnny Storm, but he doesn't have to be on fire constantly. Those sort of powers. These fall off quite a bit, but I suppose if you're getting imposed, then he's going to look pretty good with them on. He's a Japanese character. Don't ask me to say his name. I might attempt it in a second when I do the Who Is He segment. But yeah, as I said, articulation is on this new mould. So that's how far back his arms go, which is really impressive. And they've even painted the white all the way through, which is a nice touch as well. I think this character can fly as well in the comic, so I guess that makes sense if you want him flying to have his arms go that far back. This bow is a separate piece, so that doesn't affect his ab crunch. Obviously he's got a swivel there as well. He can go quite far, stand quite far. Double jointed knees, ankle pivot, double jointed elbows. The head can move quite far up, which again is good considering he's a flyer. So yeah, this new mold is really good. Obviously it worked really well on the Spider-Man 2099, and there is no reason why it doesn't work with this guy either. Yeah, looking good. But if any of you are looking at Sunfire and thinking, who is this handsome Asian fella, then let's ask the question, who is he?
So this is the part of the video where we ask the question, who is he? And I try and give you a little bit of information on the character that this figure is inspired by. So, Sunfire, who is he? Well, Shiro Yoshida is a Japanese alpha level mutant who mainly appears in the X-Men comics. His first appearance was in X-Men number 64 way back in 1970. Now, Sunfire's power means he can convert solar energy into a sort of plasma blast, and he can generate temperatures of up to 1,000,000 Fahrenheit, and he can also see in infrared. So sort of think of him as an extreme Japanese version of Johnny Storm the Human Torch. As mentioned, Sunfire was briefly a member of the X-Men, but has appeared in other teams in the Marvel Universe, mainly Big Hero 6 in Japan. He's also been a Horseman of the Apocalypse, and he's even been a member of the Uncanny Avengers.
So there you go, I hope that helped. Again, I do not claim to be an expert, but it is nice to have a little bit of information on the characters that these figures are inspired by. Now here's Sunfire compared to just a standard Bucky Cat body with Eel here, and then obviously he shares the same body mould as the Spider-Man 2099, and it is a really good mould as well, so I hope Hasbro keep using it in the future as well. And here's Sunfire compared to the other figures that I've already reviewed in this wave, including Wolverine, Shatterstar, Colossus and Dazzler. And they're looking pretty good so far. Again, I do like his accessories. So yeah, pretty good. So yeah, there you go. There's Sunfire taking advantage of those articulated sort of shoulders. And he's looking pretty good. I didn't mention the paintwork, but the paintwork looks alright, to be fair. I've seen a few people complain about sloppy paintwork, but these lines seem quite clean. And he's got some gold on his boots, on his hands, and then on his face as well. As I said, the bout's a separate piece, so that doesn't hinder anything. And yeah, overall, I like the figure. And if you're a fan of the character, I think you'll like this figure. But yeah, my name's been Dan W. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more reviews from this wave. And obviously, as always, there's a playlist on my channel of all the other Marvel Legends that I've already reviewed. So if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe and comment. And until then, I'll see you on the next one.